a little story that must be told about the Masta Hanksta that was put on hold.
What up, everybody? It's Masta Hanksta. How you doing out there? How you doing out there in YouTube land? What up? So, like I posted last week, I'm going to be doing a walkthrough on controllers to see which controller is right for you. Right? I don't have all the controllers, but I do get a lot of controllers from DJ companies, various DJ companies. You know, I'm not just some schmo who started DJing a couple years ago. No, I've been doing this since 1982, folks. That's right. I'm actually older than I look. 1982 DJing keeps me feeling young. Yeah. 1, 2. Alright, so check this out. Yeah, so there's my old setup right there. I still use it. Those are my Technique 1200s from 1985, right? But I have gone digital. As you can see, I got all the vinyl from the 80s and 90s and even 70s and 60s over there. It's all my vinyl collection right there. But this is not about my vinyl or the old school vinyl. This is about DJ controllers, right? So right here, what I got is the iDJ Live by Newmark. And Newmark has actually released a newer model, but they haven't hooked me up with it yet. Maybe they'll give me one just for my channel. But this is the iDJ Live. It's a 30-pin connector. Works with the iPhone 4S, iPad 2, 3, or 4. Yep. And you can actually get the adapter, the lightning adapter, right? And use it on the old newer stuff too. So that's the iDJ Live. Now the beauty of this bad boy is it's really cheap. You get one of these probably on Amazon now for like 60 bucks. Used to be 100. And this will actually do everything you need to do with DJing except for charging your device, right? It doesn't charge it because it powers off of it. This is for your beginner. That's right, folks. You got a kid who wants to get into DJing, you know, those parents with, you know, like me, I've got kids, right? You can actually learn to scratch with this bad boy. I've done it. Check out some of my YouTube channels. They're posted in my channel subscription. Subscribe, folks. Alright, so what I got here is also the Vestax. Now, keep in mind, folks, that when you're using these devices on the iOS, the best software to use is DJ by Algorithms. That's right. And kind folks at DJ has hooked me up with their software and a few iPads as well, but not going to get into that. Alright, so the Vestax, right, this is the older model Vestax, right? These things were going for about $300 when they first came out. You can probably find them for $200. This is the Vestax Spin 2, and you know, compared to this one, this you can probably find it on eBay, people selling it. This is the latest model, and it has everything you need to DJ with a laptop or iOS. I do have the lightning adapter right there on this. It is a 30-pin, but it does work with the lightning, and those of you with older iPad 2s, it'll work with that as well. The beauty between these and this is these actually charge your iOS device while you're DJing. Well, this one doesn't. This one does. Yeah, this one's for laptop only. So what's new with this is it's made for iOS. Yep, it works perfectly with the Algorithms DJ software. And yeah, you can actually do professional gigs with this bad boy using a laptop or an iPad. I like this to move it around from my bedroom to my studio. I like this one because I can move it to the backyard, the roof. You know, I can even get in the doghouse, you know, when the wife kicks me out. Nah, she wouldn't do that. But yeah, so that's the beauty. This one is really lightweight, and these are pretty lightweight as well. Alright, so moving right along, folks, moving right along, and you can see my vinyl collection on the bottom there. Yeah. Moving right along, we got the M1X DJ, right? Now this bad boy, it's pretty sick because I do use this a lot when I'm not even DJing, because I can take this piece off right here, flip it around, and it becomes a Bluetooth speaker. Right, this thing flips around and you got your DJ console right there. You can have the speakers facing you or facing the other way. It doesn't matter which way you flip this. And this is good for mixing, right? This is really good for mixing. The scratching, I can scratch with it, but I wouldn't recommend it. The fader is kind of small. And the turntable, you got to have your hand on the platter at all times when you're scratching. You can't move it up. But it can be done. This is works like a Beats by Dre boombox, Bluetooth with any iOS device, and this is from Phillips. Phillips hooked me up with this when I was in Miami DJing for Armin van Buuren's release of his headphones. So that is the M1X DJ by Phillips, and it sounds, I mean, this thing's got some bass on it. It sounds sick. So I use that like at my Beats by Dre boombox there. All right, so these are lower end controllers. This one right here, because it is a Bluetooth speaker built in, everything in there, it is pretty pricey. I mean, this goes for $600. This one goes for like $299. Find this one is old. You find it on eBay for about $100 now, and about $60, right? The new iDJ Live 2 though will cost you about $100 from Newmark. So let's move right along. We're moving up the chain, right? Low price to high price. So let's go over here, and we have the iDJ Pro from Newmark. This bad boy I use a lot when I'm DJing with my buddy who's a rapper. And the only reason why is it integrates with your iPad right there, right? So I'm hoping they come up with a new version that has maybe the lightning connection. But for now, I got my 30-pin iPad in here. Got 30 pin, hooks up right into the iPad there, and away we go right there with the iDJ Pro. And this is excellent for scratching. It's got really good sensitive wheels, platters. They're pretty big too, a little bit bigger than the Vestax is over there. And like I said, the integration. So this is actually for a lot of beginners as well, at work and professionals. And this will run you about $299 at Best Buy. And that is the iDJ Pro. And it's got the XLR inputs as well. So it's pretty cool. I like that one. It's one of my favorites. Also, one of my favorites here is the Reloop Beatpad. Now the beauty of the Reloop Beatpad is it just doesn't, see, that will only work with the iPad or iPhone. This bad boy is going to work with a laptop, iOS, iPhone, works with everything, and really good big platters too. You can actually scratch with this bad boy pretty good. You can check out some of my videos where I'm scratching with this. That's the Reloop Beatpad. Alright. Now, there are other controllers out there, right? There's other controllers out. Oh, sorry about that. Everybody's got controllers out there, right? One thing you want to know when you're looking for a controller is, are you going to go professional, right? Because this bad boy will run you about $600. This is about $300. But if you're just going to do it at home for yourself, you can get by with an iDJ Live or Vestax, or even the M1X, right? If you're just going to be mixing. So that's a couple things you should know when looking for a controller, right? You can always start off with the low end and move up. I'm very fortunate to actually get a lot of these given to me just by showing my skill sets on YouTube. And like I said, I've been DJing since 1982. So I started off with the old school turntables, right? These are my 1985 Technique 1200s, right? I also got a, you know, my Stanton mixer, and I got my Newmark FX 5000. And these, you know, like I said, I still use the vinyl. Still got my laptop here. I use Serato or I use basic vinyl. But, you know, I got a controller for every situation. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I use this one more for when I'm DJing with my rapper friends. And this one I'm doing parties, weddings, and things like that. So that, folks, I hope that gives you an insight on some controllers. Like I said, I don't have all the controllers. If you know anybody from any other company who wants to showcase a controller, you know, then tell them to contact me through my email or go to mastahanksta.com and send me a controller. I'll scratch it up for you. Alright, so I hope this helps anybody out there shopping for a controller. Peace out.